everyone, I'm Eddie Simlish and welcome to another video, and a special welcome to the December Skintone update, which has finally arrived as of December 6th. So the issue of Skintones and their lack of diversity in The Sims 4 is an issue that has been talked about for years. All the way back in February 2018, The Sims 4 released some new darker skin tones as part of a free update to celebrate The Sims 18th anniversary, where they said that getting the skin tone just right is one of the first steps in creating an amazing sim, presumably just behind finding that perfect graphic t-shirt and full-bodied curly hair. It's just one of the first steps. Except it's not a step, it's a journey. At least according to the Sims team's letter addressing the continued lack of good quality skin tones this September, a full 31 months later. So then we got the news that the team would finally be improving skin tones in 2 separate updates. Except it actually ended up being 3 separate updates because they fucked up the first one. The team acknowledged the confusion and managed to dampen down expectations once again like only EA can. It's fair to say that their first attempt at fixing the blotchiness and ashiness was not successful. Did you though? Did you really fix ashy skin tones? The photo is too small to see any differences. There is no differences. But then the gurus came through to actually fix the issues mostly, but we'll get back to that at the end of the video. And now today, we have finally got the huge December update which promised hundreds of new skin tones, plus sliders, makeup sliders, and 3 improved base game hairs. And I am very happy to say that this update has drastically resolved so many of the skin tone issues, and making diverse Sims is now easier than ever. And it only took 6 years. So let's dive a little deeper into what has actually changed. I was actually in CAS when the update dropped on Monday evening, so I was able to get a final look at what we've had to work with all these years, and I can confidently say that she will not be missed. The selection of skin tones was severely limited, and the ones we did have tended to possess that awful blotchiness and some seriously strange undertones. Without sliders and only 10 darker tone swatches to choose from, it's not an easy task to make darker Sims that actually look nice, and for a life simulation game of over 6 years, it's truly awful. And to top it off, I was fully reliant on custom content makeup that suited darker Sims because the base game makeup just looked awful like 90% of the time. At least we had that free Mac makeup update. Oh wait. And then just before we look at the new update, I just wanted to show you guys the child's braided hair pre-update. It's okay, but definitely could be better. Now moving on to this new update, I'm definitely disappointed that we're still stuck with this awful attempt at an afro, which hopefully will get updated in the new year. But onto the new skin tones, and I am thoroughly impressed. Not at how long it took to get here for sure, but this update is extensive and impressive. There's so many more options, and I'm obsessed with the customizability of the sliders. I also love the new feature to save a specific skin tone to use again in the future. I equally love the updates to makeup where you can now adjust the hue, opacity, saturation, and brightness of each item. Sliders are restricted for some items, but that does make sense for certain things like eyeliner. I can't believe that I used the exact same makeup on my sim as I did before the update, but now it looks so much better and way more suited to her skin tone, which makes me so happy. I also just want to add that although the problem of skin tones and the lack of diversity in skin tones was definitely more so a problem for darker skin tones, I found that pretty much it was a universal problem, even creating myself as someone with lighter skin. Even those options were very, very limited. A lot of the lighter skin tones were either super pale, like pretty much white, or tanned. So basically, it was just a wider problem of a lack of diversity in skin tones, and it is so much easier to make any sim of any skin tone now, which I really, really appreciate. The child's ponytail got the now standard baby hair update, and we also got improvements to this afro for guys. Overall, like I said, I am majorly impressed with this update. I think it really solves the core issues that The Sims 4 had with skin tones. This definitely should have been with the base game, and there's really no excuse for that, but it is a good sign that the Sims team can respond to community feedback. Eventually. So I mentioned earlier that the weird textures on darker skin tones was fixed back in October's 2nd update, but I did take a before and after picture for this video, and I can definitely see some strange pixelation going on around the eyes and nose, which isn't there in the after picture, thankfully. So hopefully this update has ultimately resolved all of the Sims 4 issues with darker skin tones. Just please fix that afro now. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!